What's good, YouTube? Today we're back with another video and we're going to be explaining the types of resellers. If you're starting reselling, you can really just choose the niche you want to get into when starting reselling. And we're going to be explaining those, the benefits if I can, and the pros and cons, all sorts of that. If you guys don't know, I'm TYPES. I'm a reseller. I've taught many others how to resell. I am a supplier myself. So if you guys do want to get started reselling, check out the link in bio and contact me on WhatsApp and I can help you get started yourself. But let's get straight into this video. So we're going to get into types of resellers, and for the first one, we've got sourcing. So sourcing is basically when you post an item or you tell someone you've got something, they come to you, they make the payment. It's basically like drop shipping. They make the payment and then use their payment to order from the supplier and send it straight to them or send it to you, and then you go and meet them with the product. Now the pros with this is you can start with zero and it's pretty easy, but the cons is the fact that a lot of people may not trust you. Now if it's your friends or something buying off you, they may still not trust you as much, but they've got more chance of trusting you. That's why I say to get your name out there and tell everyone, because if your family, they're not going to think you're going to scam them as much. But yeah, that's why I say tell everyone. Now the trust part is a bit hard, but once you start getting your first sales, then you can actually post up and then people will start trusting you more, because they'll see that you're getting clients coming to you. Give them make sure you reassure them as much as possible that you're not scamming them. Don't scam them, because you can get much farther without scamming them than you can get with scamming people, because you're not going to make as much. People are going to tell people, it's going to tarnish your reputation, so don't scam people. But that's sourcing pretty much if you're putting it in a small little scale, if you know what I'm talking about. And then next we've got stock and sell. So this is like flipping. You buy some stock, you sell it. Now the pros and cons of this is, the pros is you have the stock there, people can come to you whenever, and it's more of a trustworthy process. They can come to you, they can even try it on if they want, they can see it in real life, whether that's electronics, clothes or anything. They'll just trust you more. But the cons with this is the fact that you have to find a winning product. You have to find a product that you know will sell, because if it doesn't sell, then you're going to be sat there with a lot of stock, and it's just like, how am I going to get rid of this? This is another pro when it comes to sourcing. You can source what people want on demand, so it's not like you have to really exactly find a winning product, because you have a plethora of things to choose from, a plethora of different niches and things of that nature. Now with the flipping stock and sell, it's a bit harder to having a plethora of items, especially if you're starting with a small budget. But if you're starting with a large budget, then you can buy different items, all of that, but you have to know that the item will actually sell. So if you're going to go with this, do some market research, check on social medias, ask what people would want to buy. If you see a new trend that people are wearing, a new thing that people are wearing, try to get that into your stock, and it's a good way to actually stock and sell. Now for the next type, we've got flipping anything. So this is when you just say you start off with £100, you go on Facebook Marketplace and you look for something that's cheap and you can upsell it. So let's say let's say it's pillow. You get this pillow for £10. You know this pillow's worth £30. You buy this pillow for £10 and then you go and sell it for £20. Now this is like stock and sell, but really you're just flipping small different items, all different items, instead of stocking like a specific batch of different items, if you know what I mean. So it's pretty similar to stock and sell. It kind of is stock and sell, but this is more of like a hustling, flipping aspect. You get me? You're going and you're just I hope you guys can get that, because that's probably the best way I can put it right now. But it's pretty simple. Make sure you guys know what you're actually doing before going into this. Make sure you know what products you're buying. Make sure you have like a lot of knowledge on how much the things will sell for. Do like your due diligence, check how much the value is. There are a couple apps for this that you can see, but if it's better to just know the knowledge yourself. And yeah, you can go, let's say you go on Mark. Now if you guys are interested in content and you like to post a lot of LARPing type videos to gain a little audience for all of that side of stuff, all that sort of stuff, make sure you guys go tap in with a send kit. Check the link in bio, and you can gain a lot of access to over 1,000, 8,000, 2,000 videos and pictures that you can use for that type of content. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then go tap in. I promise you're gonna love it. Like marketplaces, you know, PS5s are in demand, so you buy a little PS5, you hold it, and when you post up, you sell it. So it's pretty simple. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Now we've got electronic sellers. Now, if you've had experience with electronics like IT or whatever, you've worked in a phone shop, you know how to fix phones and things like that, and you've got a lot of like AirPods, iPads, PS5s, PlayStations, all of that you can sell. So this can be that sourcing and stock and sell, but this is just like a difference. We're covering electronic sellers versus like clothes sellers. You can do both, but basically, like, if you've got a lot of knowledge on electronics specifically, then I think it's best for you to go into that, because just like clothes, electronics are always in demand. People are always going to need new phones, new chargers, AirPods and things like that. So it's good for you to really explore your different options when doing this. If you know a lot about electronics, then yeah, I'd say go into that field of the game. And the cons, I'm not too sure what the cons can be. Yeah, the cons, we can say that the item's much easier to break. Let's say you get the item delivered to you. If you're using a bad courier like Every, they can dash your item at your door and it will break and you get it. Things like that. Don't want to spill it in water or anything like that. But those who are into electronics will know all these things, so it'll be a bit easier for them to navigate. And next, we've got clothes sellers, people who are into clothes. Get me? Just like phones, clothes are always in demand. People are always going to be buying. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. That covers the types of resellers. If I missed anything, leave it in the comment below. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And as I said, if you guys are looking to start to get into reselling yourself, check the link in bio for my WhatsApp. And I will be teaching you guys how to resell, and I will be your free personal supplier. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.